Tony Doherty finds himself back in the hot seat, this time as the manager of Ross County, but already one game into his spell at Dingwall, and he finds himself in some hot water as Ross County lost their first game with Tony D in charge. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and it wasn't a good day in the Highlands for Ross County. They lost by 2-1 in the Scottish Championship against Arbroath. It was a late penalty scored by Muirhead that gave Arbroath the win in all 3 points and resigned Tony Docky to defeat in his first game in charge of his new club.
It's not what he would have wanted, of course not. I mean, Ross County are a team that most people would have expected to fight for that top spot. But I said they could be a club that could be in this division for 10 years, and you laughed at it. You said, oh no, the Highlanders, the Dingwalls, you know, they spend a lot of money, they spend a lot of wages on players. Well, they look fucking shite, and they brought a good guy in, and I mean,
they do spend a lot of money, and Ross County will not be in this league for 10 years. I think they'll be in the league maybe this year, possibly. But even then, look, it's still early days. Tony Docky, in my opinion, is a good manager. I think he's got more than enough to... Even if you think the title's beyond him already, I think he's got more than enough to turn this around and get Ross County into the playoffs.
Are they sure it's not Tony Soprano in one of his wee pretend jobs? Because, I mean, this is a pretender in charge of the day. I mean, how do you... See Arbroath, people rip them off. Arbroath have been great this season.
Yeah, they did. But I mean, if you look at the Ross County 11 that they started with today, you had Laidlaw and Nets, Wright, Gallagher, Ivakitty, Mackay, Stephen, Cornelius, Doherty, Randall, O'Sullivan, White and Phillips. I mean, just no a bad 11 there from for Ross County.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I know an awful lot about the Ross County team, but looking at that, it doesn't appear to have changed much from last season. Maybe that's the problem, but you would think last season's squad would be more than good enough to get the job done today. But it's not, and I mean, they're sitting on 2 points, rock bottom, and they played a game extra than most clubs. Unexpected, but I mean, I'm not going to put too much blame on Tony Doherty. What I would say is I actually kind of feel sorry for Tony Doherty. Wouldn't it be interesting if Tony Doherty relegated Dundee in the playoffs? Problem with that, don't think Ross County are going to get the playoffs. I don't think Dundee are going to finish 11th, because they're finishing 12th.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, but we'll talk about we're going to talk about their ins and their outs.
No, I'm just having a look at that for my own information, but you can talk about what you want.
So you were going to pretend you knew it all, like, you know. I know what kind of man you are.
I was looking to see if they got rid of one particular player, actually.
Who was that then? Who are you looking for?
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember. Like, isn't that fucking good then? Who is he? Don Coy?
No, a striker.
Aye.
I don't see him.
Regan Charles Cook?
No.
Who is it then?
I don't see him.
What did his name sound like?
I can't remember.
Sound it out for me.
I can't remember. My head, it's gone. I've gone completely blank.
Wait.
Name me Ross County strikers.
Regan Charles Cook.
No, he's been gone for years. You fucking dick.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Oh, your knowledge is fantastic. I know the guy. I've just literally. He's
Eamon Brophy.
No. Who's that good? Who's that striker they had that was? There was talks of him leaving on transfer deadline day. I just don't know if he's left or not, and that's what I was looking to see.
Well, right, scroll back up then to the Ross County team. I think we'll get him if we.
No, I didn't see him in the team. That's why.
Well, then he must have fucked off then.
That's why I was looking to see where he was.
Maybe he's away on loan. But then if he was getting a big deadline day move, there was absolutely no way his name wouldn't be there. But either or, right, your mystery man rocks up or he doesn't. I still think it's fucking shite for Ross County to be losing to Arbroath. Really expect it. And no, it's weird though, they actually started the season alright. Won a bunch of games in the friendlies. But I think you've just seen with St Johnstone, they've actually kept the guy from last season. It's worked out. I think they should have got rid of Don Coy. Do you not think so last season, man? The writing was on the wall. See, after bottling it and throwing away that game against what you call them, Livy and Davy Martindale, man, got a new TV. That should have been his curtain call. That should have been good night. But the mystery man you were looking for, reveal your, was it Ronan Hale?
It was Ronan Hale, but for some reason he wasn't playing today, so I don't know if is he injured or what.
Maybe he's picked up an injury. Yeah, but Ronan Hale's pretty good.
Yeah, well, you didn't know.
I did. Really? You? How about that? What's that?
Are you trying to make this the shitest video of all time?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't know the guy's name. What did they fucking do?
Aye, well, Ronan Hale wasn't playing.
Well, when was the last time Hearts won a fucking trophy?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it does matter. Tony Doherty's bank balance, because he'll be getting a fucking compensation payout soon if he doesn't turn this around. See if you're winning the league, right? See if you've got ambitions to win the league, and Ross County had that. You can't be losing at home to Arbroath. What happened to the bounce?
Well, it's not happened for whatever reason. Tony Docky, first game in charge, lost it. Not ideal, but I mean, give credit to Arbroath. They've actually had a good start to the season. I believe they're sitting in third place right now.
What do you make of St Johnstone postponing their game due to the international break? Well, we have too many players away in international. No, you know what, man? That's what happens when you get relegated. You should have to suffer the consequences of the league continuing.
Yeah, honestly, how many players do St Johnstone have on international break? It can't be that many.
No, yeah.
International break, I don't think that should only be top flight.
Yeah, but you get my point. Why should St Johnstone, right, who've already got an advantage over the rest of the teams, why should they get relegated and get this like extra benefit for having better players and being able to rest them?
Yeah, and pick and choose.
Well, not rest them, but you know what I mean.
When they want to play their games, I don't quite agree with that.
But Arbroath go level with St Johnstone at the top of the league, so I mean that's massive, man.
Anyway, would have brought you the words from Tony Doherty, but I don't think he said any because there's just no reports. Maybe he just went straight home after the game. Not entirely sure. Wouldn't really blame him. But there was another match on today, and it was Greenock Morton. They lost at home against Raith Rovers, who are also doing pretty well under Barry Robson. So, yeah, the results in the championship today, Morton 0, Raith Rovers 1, and Ross County 1, Arbroath 2. And if we look at the league table, after today, some teams now played 5, some teams only played 4. You've got St Johnstone sitting top after 4 games with 10 points, and you have Raith Rovers and Arbroath both on 10 points as well, albeit played a game more. Further down the table, you have Greenock Morton, who tasted defeat for the first time today after 4 draws. A wee bit similar to Kelly, Motherwell and Rangers there. They had 4 draws to start the season.
Nothing wrong with it.
Is that what Rangers are going to do next then? They're going to taste defeat on the 5th.
Take Hearts on next.
Let's fucking hope so. So yeah, got Greenock Morton then moving into the dropping down, should I say, into the bottom. Well, not dropping down, but staying in the bottom half of the table. And we have Ross County bottom after 5 games. So 2 points for Ross County on the board. Not what they would have been expecting. Bottom of the table, and they've played, a game more than 6 of the other teams in the championship. So, yeah, a bit of a disastrous start, but
conceding 10 goals is a worry.
Yeah, just similar here to the Premiership. A lot of draws in the Championship and the Premiership so far, and it's strange that every team in the bottom half of the table has not got a win yet.
I mean, that is strange, but if you look at the Premiership, it's the same kind of gimmick.
Only half the Championship have picked up a win, and when you look at the Premiership, it's a similar story. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, but yeah, Ross County not looking good. I think Tony Doherty will turn it around. He's currently 5 points off the playoffs. Give Partick the benefit of the doubt and say they win their game in hand. 8 points. It seems like a lot, but over a championship, I mean, come on, points can be picked up fast, and points can be lost even faster in this division. It's one of those leagues where, yes, it's hard to go on a run, but it's also easy for the teams above you to have a bad run too because it's so competitive. So I wouldn't rule out Ross County still getting into the playoffs.
This game should have been on TV or some Friday night. They knew it was happening with the international.
There was another game on TV Friday night.
No, alright, that's true. Well, it should have been on TV the night. How about that? Earlier on the day. Because see, I don't know about you, but see the last handful of games I've watched, they've been fucking absolute pish. 0-0s. My team getting beat 6-0. The quality in football has never been worse. Give me the Scottish Championship and all the goals that come with it. Honestly, man. It's fucking
That's true. Scotland, Denmark's, Rangers, Celtic, both games were pretty
yeah, the
pants, weren't they?
Celtic's games against Karat, couple of 0-0s. Rangers absolutely fucking tickled against Club Brugge, man.
It's a good job Rangers were playing Club Brugge, or else that would have been 0-0 as well, because it certainly wasn't going to be any goals scored for a Rangers side. Just embarrassing, guys. I don't know.
Hearts going to make it any more than 0-0 at Ibrox?
Absolutely, right. Anyway, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Tony Doherty, new job, and starts with
What's
defeat.
your thoughts on Steve Clarke? I've bashed him. It's time you fucking defend him then.
If he can get us to the World Cup, then he's had a successful spell as Scotland manager, so there you go. Till next time, peace.